Hey, what's going on, everybody? John here with WikiGameGuides, and E3 is almost upon us. This is my E3 drinking game vlog, and I'll get to that in just a second. But I wanted to also, before I hit the road, because I'm going to be driving out to LA from Denver and doing a little bit of hiking and camping along the way, I wanted to show off my new room because you might have known, if you follow the stream regularly, that I just moved. So here's my new place. This is not the office. My bedroom with the freedom doors, and then a little fireplace behind the couch over there. You may be able to see the YouTube silver badge thing back there for 100,000 subscribers. Anyway, of the busy street down below. Anyway, tomorrow morning I'm driving out to LA. I'm going to spend the night out in Zion, doing some hiking out there, Zion National Park in Utah, and then I'm going to spend a whole day camping out there, just running around out there, and then the day after that, I'm going to get out to LA on Sunday night, or Sunday afternoon, something like that. And then on Monday, the big press conferences are going down. So far, I have invites to the Microsoft and EA and Ubisoft press conferences. I've never got an invite to the Sony press conference. I don't know why. I just have never got one, so I'll be watching that on my laptop on a live stream with everybody else. Anyway, so a couple days ago on Twitter, I asked for people's suggestions for drinking game rules during the press conferences, and I got some great suggestions, and I came up with a bunch of my own. Oh, I also want to say, Dan and I recorded a podcast. Dan is actually going to be going out to E3 with me as well, and that'll get posted on the site within the next day or two. I need to get the file from him. And 40 Ounce Bounce made an appearance on the podcast as well. So if you're an old podcast listener, be sure to check that out, or look for that update coming soon. So anyway, drinking game rules for E3. First drinking rule. So Dan and I are going to sneak a whole bunch of beers into the press conferences and just get fucking hammered during the show. Anytime there's a new hashtag or they say hashtag or something like that during the press conference, take a drink. Anytime they say share or social during one of the press conferences, take a drink. Anytime they mention the Connect or the Move, take a drink. Anytime shots are fired, like Sony makes fun of Microsoft or Microsoft makes fun of Sony, or any of the companies make fun of each other during a press conference, take a drink. And that one was suggested by Max Gruber on Twitter. Anytime this is a great rule suggested by Undead Pixel. I fucking love this one. Anytime there's a trailer for a game that was featured last year at E3, take a drink. And if the game was featured 2 years ago, take 2 drinks. And if the game was featured 3 years ago, take 3 drinks, and on and on and on. So we talked about this during the podcast, but The Last Guardian, I was trying to figure out how many drinks that's going to be. If there's a trailer for that at the Sony press conference, I think it's going to be 4 drinks. If there's a trailer or any news about The Last Guardian during the press conference, so there should be some interesting appearances by games, or some very heavy drinking if some old games make appearances. Let's see here. Drink for every random non-gaming celebrity that shows up during any of the press conferences. So, last year, Drake showed up during the EA press conference to talk about FIFA, and then 2 years ago, there was I keep wanting to call him Florida, a Flo Rida concert at the Ubisoft press conference, and then Trey Parker and Matt Stone showed up last year, and I think Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr showed up 2 years ago for Microsoft. So, random celebrities, take a drink. And Boss Cowbell suggested take a shot every time there's a technical mishap. Like last year, I think it was during the Microsoft press conference. I think it was Battlefield. Their whole show just kind of shut down. The audio completely crapped out. And that was pretty fucking hilarious, seeing that guy just kind of struggle up on stage, just standing there waiting for the guys backstage, fidgeting with cables to see if they can get it working while thousands of people are watching. So, technical mishaps, take a shot. Big one. That's a big one. So if you guys have any other suggestions for drinking game rules, post them in the comments. I'd love to see them and make this game even more or make the conferences even more drink heavy than they already are going to be. I'm going to be doing daily vlogs during the show, and I'll do some road trip vlogs as well. Hopefully I can get some of the pictures I'll be taking incorporated into the vlogs. I'm using a new setup right now. You can probably tell the camera right now isn't nearly as good as the one that I've been using before. I'm just using my little MacBook Pro built-in webcam. And I think I can, with the iMovie software, I think I can get some pictures incorporated into the vlogs as well. But we'll see. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Game on.